Hey guys, TBD pressure washing here out of Douglas, Massachusetts, showing my trailer update. So I got, just to let you know what I got here. So I got an American pressure system. Phone number's over here. Got a good deal on a pressure washer. It's all brand new, 8 gallon a minute. With the pump, which is TSF 2021. If you can see that pump. GX90 Honda engine, electric start. Got my tanks over here. One's going to be for surfactant, and the other one's going to be a neutralizer. You can see the signs over here. I'm going to go a little slower on the videos because all my other videos are pretty fast. So it's got me a smart bypass system for the pressure washer. That's going to be awesome with a remote. Hot, cold, and steam system. Got a 200-foot hose reel for the pressure washer. Got 5/8 hose, putting the water in my tanks. And 1/2-inch soft wash hoses. That's 300 feet. Both of these are manual. So next year I'll probably get electric, but this one here for my pressure washer is electric. So I've got my filter over here, small filter for inlet for the water coming in. Got 1.5-inch hoses going into my tanks. I got three slim tanks, 100 gallons each. So the way I set that up in my previous videos, I'll be using 200 gallons most likely, and if I need 3, so I'll just open that valve up, and that'll give me 300 gallons inlet. So I got an AR45. I've had that for about 3 years. No issues for non-pressure roof cleaning systems and pre-treats. Got Midwest mixing system, remote control, soap, chemicals, and water, mixing valves. Hayward. Got my aluminum trailer, which is actually a bifold. This folds up in half. So got my chlorine tank over here, 55 gallons. Ended up putting an aluminum around this because I'm gonna have a 3-way over here. That's 3/4 inch stainless steel, which is gonna lead, it's gonna come back from AR on both sides. My AR60 is over here. I'll show you that in a second. And my AR45. So that's gonna go into this particular 3-way, and I'll switch it over to which one I want. I won't be using both of them in the same time, so if something happens to my AR45, I always got my AR60 as a backup, and if I do commercial work for the building washings and stuff like that. So you can see my frame's all up. I'm gonna have 2 aluminum shields right here, so that'll cover that up. Same thing here, covered this up. Inside the box here, I'm gonna have 2 stainless steel boxes, including this side. And let's see, here's my AR60, the mixing valves and Midwest remote control system, and all that fun stuff. So a little story about the AR60, if anybody's out there looking for a bigger unit than an AR45. So if I stand correct, I think I paid $400 for a brand new Honda GX200. And so the AR60, if you actually go on AR online, I believe I paid roughly about, if I stand correct, about $800, something like that. So combine both of these without the plate, I think I paid about $114 for a stainless steel plate to mount. So combined, you know, you're looking at about $1,300. So that saved me, I think they're going for AR45s right now around that 22 to 23. So that saved me quite a bit to do that myself, and putting it together is quite easy. So here's my Bauer stainless steel boxes. I got 3 of them all mounted in. Like I said, the battery's going into this area, which I got relays. I'm starting to work on that right now. Got my switches over here for LED lights and all my reels and things like that. So yeah, and stainless steel all the way through, 12-foot trailer. Got that from Trailer New England's. out of Palmer, Massachusetts. Got a pretty good deal. Phone number is 413-289-1211. If you guys are looking for any aluminum trailers, this was an order. Took about 5 weeks to get. It's a nitro trailer. And yeah, so nice boxes. So this is my flush line. If you look underneath, I got a little bit of plumbing here. On the other side, I did the same thing where I showed you. I can switch it over to 3 tanks. And if I shut that off, it'll just go to 2 tanks. And this is my shut off over here. So this will transfer from here and down to here. So it won't shoot up towards my pressure washer. So this way I can flush out the system. This will always be on except in the winter, where if I shut this off, I'll be able to siphon in my antifreeze and flush out my whole system. So got some electrical work up here that I've done. You can see over here, each wire that's sticking out all the way down the end. That's where my LED lights are gonna be for my mixing valves from Midwest. So I took the LED light off of that and transferred it up and through the frame and all the way across. And my electrical is going into the frame also, which is coming down and comes down this frame down here all the way underneath, and it goes underneath the trailer. And it actually comes up into my aluminum frame over here, where it's actually a mounting box. So it actually goes right up where it says the word hole. It goes right through the box and comes up right through. So there is no wires exposed whatsoever. This side is the same thing, comes up and goes through. So everything is basically covered up and won't be any exposed wires at all. Pretty much tucked and did everything around there, tucked everything all up. So it wouldn't be any wires. I still got to run this one, my smart bypass, which is the wire over here. And basically come around and fix all that up. So same thing as before. This is my switch over from my soap box. I haven't mounted the hoses yet, but they will be. So this is a switch over from left side will be my soap, which will run all the way down to the front to my other 3-way. And then I get to choose which one I want, AR or AR45. And if I switch it the other way, like that, so basically I can do my neutralizer, which will shoot all the way down to the front and still choose AR45, AR60. And yeah, so that's pretty much it so far. About, I'd say 97% done. This baby's gonna be probably coming out this weekend. So yeah, I'll be ready to rock and roll. So got my, I'm gonna try out, I'm not too sure exactly if this is gonna work, but the inlet on these AR45s and AR60s are 3/8. So I figured I'd try to 3/8 pressure hose, which is gonna lead right up to my 3/4 inch 3-way. I'll put a reducer down so when I do a switch over. So I'm hoping the 3/8 hose, pressure hoses will work fine. If not, I'll just upgrade it to a 1/2 inch, or, you know, I can go all the way, but still the inlets on these AR45s are only 3/8. So yeah, I think everything's coming out really good, nice and tight, nice and tucked in. Still very easy, accessible to work on. And just leave a comment and thumbs up if you like this video. And I appreciate any outputs or any comments. I appreciate it. Have a great day, guys.